All right. I've been doing a lot of thinking, guys.
All right. This is great.
About
life.
No, well, I mean, when I say something on the air, I mean it, and I sometimes ruminate. Am I right? Am I wrong? I sometimes spend too much time on that.
You're not like your contemporaries.
No, where I just say it and move on and hope you click on it and then, never
contradict yourself 48 hours later.
Exactly. Never forget it or whatever.
You don't do that.
I don't. So I've been doing a lot of thinking, and this weekend's events have definitely helped me gain a little bit more clarity on this opinion that I had last week.
Okay.
I am now officially believing I cannot get a point off of Carlos Alcaraz.
Thank you.
I've come around.
Thank you for sitting on that and thinking and ruminating.
I've really thought a lot about it.
Yep.
And I saw him. I saw him against Djokovic.
Yep. Yeah. That was awesome.
And I saw what he did. Mm-hmm. Caused the greatest player, arguably, in the history of the game to abuse his racket. And come back and get through a classic Djokovic bathroom break.
That was such
by the way.
BS, man.
Did he have reading material in there?
Dude,
what's he
was
doing?
Was he scrolling Instagram? What was happening?
He doing? By the way, of all the things, I mean, if I'm ever at like a dinner party or something, I got to go to the bathroom and I'm timing it. Like if it's longer than 90 seconds, people are
wondering.
I don't want them thinking there's something going on
this
here.
Was 9 minutes.
Could you imagine leaving the King of England waiting? Bond?
Brad Pitt.
They're all there.
Pitt, yeah.
I mean, you're just like, hey, is he coming out?
It's not like it was almost a 5-hour match anyway.
Does he need the latest car and driver in there? Whatever he's reading?
Cigar aficionado.
I don't know what it is. What is he doing?
What is going on?
Toilets!
Lou.
Water closet or Lou.
But Alcaraz survived it all.
Jeez, this kid's amazing.
And I don't think I could get a point off of it. That I thought like the ninth service game, second set, I'd be able to time one of them up enough.
And boom.
But I spoke about this with the poker crew last week. I threw that out there. They, to a man, largely agreed with you, Chris, that I would not be able to get a point off of him.
Okay.
They brought up the point, like, would he know what my goal was? Like, would he know he could not give up a point?
Yeah, I think you got to tell him.
Oh, I see.
Like, that made a difference. That they all thought the point I would get would be him just goofing around and hitting one out. Like, it would be an unforced error by him because he just didn't know that he could not lose a single point.
But if he's aware
if he is aware that my goal was to get one single point off of him in 3 sets of action, that he would not give up a single point. Like, he would focus enough.
Yeah, just love.
But then, of course, I push back to say, well, what if it is 6 love, 5 love, last set, can he close?
Whether he had the nerve to finish you off
without losing a point, right. Would he tighten up? And then I saw what he did, on center court at Wimbledon against Novak Djokovic, and
who hadn't lost on center court in nearly 10 years. 4-time defending champion.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of his resume, Chris. Which is why I'm now moonwalking a bit. I'm backtracking. Okay. And I do not believe now I would get a single point off of Carlos Alcaraz.
Well, Steve Weissman, who sits in with us, he's over in Wimbledon, and we were texting each other.
He's a tennis man.
We were texting each other during that 27-minute game that those guys had.
Unbelievable.
And he backed up what he tweeted. He literally says, I still think Rich gets a point off of Carlos. And I replied something that I can't read on air. And he goes, it's just 1 point. Somehow it happens.
I know. That's, again, it would not be a winner off of my racket.
It would be his error.
It would be an unforced error off of his due to him not knowing what my goal was to get one single point off of him. That if he, again, that's what the poker guys were saying. If he knew, I'd have no chance. If he didn't know and he was just screwing around, he didn't care about losing a point,
then yeah,
he might hit one wide, long. So I am recanting.
Thank you.
I ruminate a lot about what I say. At least I don't just forget it.
Don't recant. You have people out there like Wiseman who believe in you, man.
Now, Steve, I hate to tell you, I have some new opinions of my own. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.